Have you ever felt like you could make it on your own, that you didn't need anyone else? We often hear stories celebrating the lone wolf, the solitary hero who braves the world by themselves. But today, I want to share a different kind of story, a tale about a wolf who taught me the real meaning of strength. Imagine a vast, snow-covered wilderness. In this world, there lived a magnificent wolf. He was strong, swift, and a master hunter. He could easily survive on his own, feasting on his kills without having to share, resting whenever and wherever he pleased. He was the king of his own solitary world. Alone, he could survive. But he chose loyalty instead. From a ridge overlooking a frozen valley, he watched his pack. They were his family, his kin. But the winter was exceptionally harsh that year. The snow was deep, prey was scarce, and the younger, weaker members of the pack were struggling. Their ribs showed, their steps were slow, and the light in their eyes was dimming. He saw the alpha pair working tirelessly, trying to provide for everyone, but the relentless cold was winning. The lone wolf felt a pang in his chest. He could turn his back, head south to warmer lands and easier hunting, and ensure his own survival. That was the logical choice, the easy choice, but as he watched a pup stumble in the snow, only to be nudged back onto its feet by its mother, something shifted within him. He saw their bond, their unwavering commitment to each other even in the face of starvation. He realized that survival wasn't just about a full belly and a warm place to sleep. It was about connection, about shared struggle and shared triumph. He knew what he had to do. Leaving the safety of his perch, he descended into the valley. He didn't challenge the alpha. He approached with his head low, a sign of respect and submission. He rejoined the pack. His return was a shock, but his intent was clear. On his first hunt back, he took down a large deer. Instead of claiming the prize for himself, as a lone wolf would, he stood back and let the pups and the elders eat first. He shared his strength, his skill, and his food without hesitation. But he knew that one meal wasn't enough. He remembered stories, passed down through generations, of a hidden valley, a place where the snow was thinner and the game was plentiful. It was a perilous journey, across treacherous mountain passes and frozen rivers. It was a risk, a huge one. They could all perish on the way. He went to the alpha and, with a series of gestures and howls, communicated his plan. The alpha, seeing the conviction in his eyes and the dire state of the pack, agreed. The lone wolf, now a leader through his actions, took the point position. He broke the trail through the deep snow, his powerful body creating a path for the others to follow. He guided them around dangerous ice patches and stood guard at night, his keen senses protecting them from other predators. The journey was grueling. There were times when it seemed they wouldn't make it, but every time a wolf faltered, another was there to offer a nudge of encouragement, a shared warmth against the biting wind. The strong helped the weak, and the wise guided the bold. They were no longer a collection of struggling individuals. They were a single, determined unit, driven by a shared purpose. Finally, after weeks of travel, they crested the last ridge. Below them lay the Valley of the Stories. It was a sanctuary. Herds of elk grazed peacefully, the streams were not completely frozen over, and the trees provided shelter from the wind. They had made it. The pack howled in unison, a sound of triumph and relief that echoed through the mountains. In that valley, they didn't just survive, they thrived. The pups grew strong, the elders regained their health, and the pack flourished. The wolf, who had once chosen solitude, looked at his family, at the life they had built together, and understood a profound truth. His strength wasn't just in his ability to hunt alone. His true power was revealed when he used it to lift up his entire pack. He was stronger with them than he ever could have been without them. This story reminds us that true strength isn't about standing alone on the mountaintop. It's about helping others climb with you. It's in the bonds we forge, the support we give, and the collective resilience we build. It's about realizing that our individual success is deeply connected to the well-being of our community, our pack. So, I ask you to look at your own life. Who is in your pack? Your family, your friends, your colleagues? How can you use your strength, not just for yourself, but to help them thrive? True leadership and true fulfillment are found not in isolation, but in loyalty, in compassion, and in teamwork. What do you think? Do you believe our greatest strength is found in community? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, especially if you value teamwork in your own life. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more tales that inspire and motivate, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow our pack here. Until next time, stay strong and support each other.